Hello everybody, welcome to the stream. AU's here with me today. We're going to be streaming some Ace Attorneys today. How are you?
How am I?
Yes.
I did like it really fuzzy in the head, but you know, it'd be like
We're
that
both
sometimes.
broken. I'm thinking of linen and she's thinking of circuitry.
I'm thinking of electrical circuitry, watts, and all that jazz. And how apparently Ohm's law is based on a guy that no one cared to talk to until he died. And they were like, oh shit, he's really smart. We should have probably, got him to do some name the thing he discovered in his notes by him. That's good enough justice for having this really smart guy die.
It's not the first time. It's not the first time because that also happened with the Melian cells, which are used to test all of our vaccines on.
To be fair, if it was a woman, chances are she was just ignored. So.
Well, she was this is actually the worst thing is she was a black woman who died from the cancer that was used to create this. No, she didn't discover it. Her cells were used to create the vaccine because they were a type of cancer that was constantly reproducing the cells no matter what. So nowadays, we're still using those cells. And it's only came to light recently since COVID-19. Well, it's been known for a while, but it's been more prevalent since COVID-19 that she should be celebrated as the woman of the woman who brought us vaccines. Well, she wasn't really a woman of science. She was more of the person who's keeping us all alive. She didn't create vaccines.
But she studied it,
no, she didn't.
Right?
She was
She just died with the cancer. Is that it?
And she was she's literally the reason why we're all living past COVID-19.
I thought because I mentioned a scientist, you also mentioned a scientist. You just mentioned a person that died and people use their corpse for science.
Yeah, not her corpse. Not her corpse.
What, was she alive?
It was her. It was cells. She was alive when they did it.
Okay.
They never told her or her children. So that was.
I mean, I don't know.
Yeah. So starting the stream off at a good point.
I mean, the guy who make chickenpox just shoved needles into children on the streets. So I mean,
That was the Victorian era, though. Was that?
It was one of the first cases of vaccination.
So that was the Victorian era. The era where everything was possible as long as you did it shitly and unhygienically.
You have to do these things. That's where they're in the history books. It had to be done.
Oh, I just love looking at the Victorian era of oh god, we're all going to die via new inventions. The toilet was even in a destructive item.
I thought it was a bucket that you threw out the fucking window.
No, when it was first created, it was pretty much an explosive device because they didn't have a way of getting the sewer gas to go down.
I don't believe you.
You can look at it. It's literally...
I just straight don't. I don't think they blew up shit buckets.
Oh, it wasn't a shit bucket. It was basically the very first proper system toilet was like an explosive. It would explode if it wasn't letting the sewer gas down. There was so many deaths from toilet-based, there were so many deaths occurred in the toilet. It was more dangerous to go into the toilet than it was to sit in your kitchen. And there was a lot of dangerous implements in the kitchen in that time period. Such as the mangle. The toilet. Their bathtubs had furnaces under them. It was so stupid. But it worked to a certain extent. Some people boiled alive in their own bathtubs. I love the Victorian era of how terrifying it was. So let's turn over to something that's less terrifying. Murder cases.
Hold on, I'm reading up on the history of plumbing because I straight up don't believe anything.
You can look it up. There's literal whole videos on it. I'm
reading this article right now.
Okay. Now, let's start with Turnabout goodbyes. December 27th, 10 a.m. District Court, courtroom number 3. We're starting off immediately.
We're in court.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know, right?
Court is now in session for the trial of Miles Edgeworth. I thought I couldn't do that voice again. I really like that way I've done it for the judge. The defense is ready, Your Honor. Very well, apparently the prosecution is also ready. Who is the judge anyway? Here anyway. Why is the judge here anyway? Who is the judge? What?
There you go.
Oh yeah, who's the judge?
Who is the judge here?
Anyway. Who is the judge? Okay, that was just a weird... Okay. Okay. Mr. Von Karma!
You just got confused after you read it.
Mr. Von Karma, your opening statement? Very well, no opening statement, so... He's trying to get his speed run up. He's trying to recover his time.
The Von Karma isn't, the judge is.
Not so fast, Judge. I was taking a meaningful pause before speaking. You literally didn't speak when he asked you to talk twice. Isn't that just like...
so glad that he's fucking done after this case.
He's a pain in the hole. He's an old fucker. Let's see what age he is. What age is he? Is he older than Old Bag? He's 65.
Old Bag doesn't have an age.
Well, we assume that she's in her late 80s.
That's an assumption you can make.
We assume. A lot of the characters that don't have an age, we have to say late 80s. For, like, their older groups. Because they're very senile. Especially the judge here. Right, of course. A prediction. Today's trial will end in 3 minutes from now.
Didn't he have a prediction like that last time and he totally fucked over himself?
Yeah, he did. Prediction.
Okay, go
What is he? A freaking fortune teller. Order, order! Mr. Von Kamera, what is the meaning of that statement just now? Bah! Must you question everything? It will be over in 3 minutes. We will have no time to waste. I'll call my witness now. Right. I call my witness, my decisive witness to the stand. It's that mysterious boat shop guy.
Yeah, him, I remember.
Do you remember his voice?
Yeah, totally, I know, right?
Witness, state your profession.
Okay. I'm prepare of the restaurant, the wet noodle at Gourd Lake. I think that's his voice.
A little bit. I'm not really sure myself. I think it's around. It's around the same way, some way like that.
I also have boats.
On the night of the incident... Oh, wait, that's the judge's voice. On the night of the incident, you were in the boat rental shop, correct?
Yep, I was.
Please testify. Wait a second. We still haven't heard this old guy's name. Should I just set aside, raise an objection? But I know what the answer is.
I don't care. Fuck Irma.
Wait a minute. The witness hasn't stated his name yet. Because I did not ask him. Right, Mr. Wright. Blah! I predicted this trial will end in 3 minutes, so I'll skip all the shit parts.
I don't give a fuck what you predicted.
Stop asking trivial questions and cooperate. Yeah, right.
My blood pressure is gonna be rising whenever that fucker comes on screen. I hate him.
The witness will state his name.
Okay, good. Oh. I'm not really sure. Are you?
What? What do you mean?
Alright.
Your Honor. The witness does not remember anything beyond the last several years. That's quite specific. Ergo, he cannot recall his own name.
Okay, I have a objection. Wouldn't you come up with a name after that? Oh.
Yeah, you would.
You would, wouldn't you? You'd be like, you know what? I don't remember my name, but how about Paul? Sounds like a nice name.
Like you could also like have your
look at your ID.
Yeah.
Or something.
Like have someone like check your DNA to check what your actual name is or something. Like you would find it in some way.
You have, like a passport, a driver's license.
Like this is very specific.
Your family, hey, I don't remember anything. Do you know who I am?
He could be a fucking spy. All we know.
All we know. I mean, a fucking.
He could be really deep undercover. Oh god. That also reminds me, I have to get a t-shirt.
What?
We're not gonna talk. No. For later in the series.
Oh, I thought you meant like.
There's a specific shirt. There's a specific shirt that I need to get that is going to be associated with the series eventually. He can't recall, you say? Yes, but the incident in question took place 3 days ago. That's very specific. Again, like...
I mean, it did take place 3 days ago.
I know, but like, he'd have trouble remembering all the details. He'd be a very unreliable witness.
I think what Karma is stating is that he had like an incident that gave him a couple years back.
Yeah, it's just... This is way too... This wouldn't work in court in real life.
I remember I mean, nothing in this fucking game
yeah.
in real court. In real
sometimes. I know. But like sometimes it would work, but other times it's just like... They're pulling things out of their ass sometimes. Really. They are.
You know the parrot exists. It's not too far from here, like, my dude. We have dead people come back from the dead.
I know.
At the court. Like, nothing.
And I also know that there's a space station in this town, and also like several hundred noodle stands.
Like, out of all things, they're questioning the man for possibly not having amnesia.
Like, to be honest.
Like.
Oh God. He can testify. Very well. Let's hear the testimony. Then shall we witness? Witness testimony. The night of the murder. It was the oh yeah. He suddenly got a new voice.
It was the night of the 24th, just after midnight. Yep. I was in the restaurant where I read boats, as usual.
I was in my restaurant where I rent boats.
As usual. And I heard a bang. Yep. When I looked, I saw a boat just float on the lake. Then I heard another bang.
That, like, if he managed to miss, he would have had the worst aim.
Yeah,
like,
fucking boat.
Yeah, it's just like, oh yeah, I just shoot in this direction, then I'll shoot you. It's just like, does Edgewood literally have the jitteringest hands, according to this court?
You think Edgewood shot?
No, I don't.
Oh, okay.
It's just like, according to this court.
Just about then, the boat comes back to shore and a man walks by my window. That's it?
Very well, I'd like to begin the cross-examination.
That's super
There is no question. There's nothing to question of my witness testimony. Yeah, and there's also no question in the fact that we need to take the dildo shoved up your ass.
Maya's about to be in fucking contempt of court again. I swear to God.
You may be in contempt of court, and the judge will be happy to allow you to do whatever the fuck you want.
I cannot put it towards how much this fucker pisses me off.
Oh, me too, Maya. Me too. Ergo, no cross-examination. I'm really changing his voice every 5 seconds because I can't keep up that gruff voice.
You don't have to.
Besides, there are only 10 seconds left before my 3 minutes are up.
That's great for you. Unfortunately, you failed this fucking speed run. So how about you eat someone else's asshole before I fucking help this donut at you? Go on.
May she be removed from the court? No! 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 I kept on his way. No! No!
No,
Jeez.
no, no.
No! Judge, your verdict now! Yes! Mr. Wright? Cross-examination. Whenever the judge is on screen, I can do his voice perfectly. What are you saying? Of course I'll cross-examine the witness. Very well. You may begin. Excuse me, Mr. Von Karma. My 3 minutes have passed. I see. Well then, let's just take our time. You cross-examine the witness.
The judge is just slowly losing fucks to give to this asshole.
This judge is not going to give 2 shits for the next 3 games, from what I've seen.
I respect that so much.
But later on, he gets really just beaten up by every single freaking attorney after this, so Von Karma's just a baby compared to everyone else.
That is true. He's raised a dangerous woman.
Yes, he has.
Soon come to court.
And later there is somebody else who literally sends a falcon at him, so...
As you do.
Yeah.
As we will soon come to learn, animals are permitted in this courtroom.
Yes, they are.
Okay, so from what I recall, this stupid testimony has nothing in it.
Okay, but we need to press everything as far as I remember.
Because we need a specific time.
After midnight, you say?
Yep, just around then.
Are you sure?
Very sure. Yep.
When you talked when I talked to you yesterday, you were rather vague about the time. I'm surprised you seem so sure about it today. See, like, it's very unstable. Like, yeah, from, like, this wouldn't work at all.
The biggest thing that's ticking me off to this dude is that he locked the door once we left the building.
Yeah.
Which is obvious. That whole time, but the second we left after questioning him, he locks the door and doesn't answer.
He's like he's definitely hiding something for definite, and I bet he doesn't have like problem with his memory.
I don't think he has that bad. Like, I think he might have had some event memory loss.
Yeah. But, like, he's probably got it back by now.
We found out his name. His name is
Yanni Yogi. Yana Yogi. Yanni Yogi. I don't think we've caught it to him yet, though.
Okay.
But
he would be the guy in the elevator.
Yeah. It's Yanni Yogi. Where is it?
Yanni Yogi. Age 37 at the time.
Yeah.
It's been 15 years, so he would have been 52 today?
Yeah. So it's... So, like, we've...
Oxygen operation. Polly Jenkins, Polly the parrot.
That's why, yeah.
Polly.
So...
Okay, so this is Yogi.
Polly!
Polly.
Yep.
Parrots are fucking beasts. They can live 100 years. It's insane.
I'm surprised you seem so sure about it today.
Oh yeah, right?
I asked him, and he remembered. Isn't that right?
That's convenient. Don't glare at me like that. I remembered it clearly. I did.
Did he start using the whips? You see, continue. And I'll whip him again if I have to. God.
In the restaurant, I guess we can press this. I don't think it'll give us anything, though.
Is there anyone who can verify that?
Oh, right, an alibi. Oh, I guess Polly could.
God. That reminds me of what we have to do soon.
Yeah, I told you.
That's not good enough. It's for a court of law. When has this court of law ever made sense in reality? But like, it's just a bit too hypocritical.
Even for this game, if anyone asks, do you have anyone to testify for your alibi, and they go, yeah, my pet dog was there.
Yeah, it's just like, it just feels so painful sometimes to watch these courtroom talks.
It's fine, according to you. I am the witness. It gets better later on.
Mr. Wright, exactly what is not good enough? Your Honor, Polly is a parrot. A parrot?
Don't be so hard on the girl, Keithy boy.
What?
Keithy boy? Okay,
Keithy boy. Wait a minute, he's calling the judge a girl.
Oh.
Keith? The prosecution concedes that we cannot prove the witness was in the shop.
Okay.
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 Witness, please continue.
Oh, he's trying to gloss over that.
Yeah, he is.
I heard a bang.
I
guess we can press that.
And where did the bang seem to come from?
Oh, from the link, I figure. Okay.
Are you certain?
Yep.
Okay, so he's just making sure that it's confirmed. Good, continue.
Okay. Looked at the window, I saw a boat. Was this foggy, wasn't it?
Was there someone on the boat? On the
It
boat?
was pretty far out there, I couldn't see clearly. But I figured there was 2 men out there. Yep.
But you couldn't see them clearly?
Oh, do we still have the map? Yeah, the lake. No.
Yeah, so they should be about in the middle of the lake.
They were like were at the triangle from like the boat rental to like the van.
Yeah.
Would you be able to see like how's the boat angled? Would you be able to see 2 people?
You would.
I'd imagine
because
so, yeah.
like it's according to the way that it's facing, it should be facing.
Slaughter got a photo of both of them standing, and it was directly, so he should have been able to see the 2.
Like if he's able to see out the side of the boat shack directly onto the lake, he should be able to see them.
Yeah.
Okay.
Not too big of a thing, but it's something.
Yeah, it's very specific.
Yeah. Yep. At that time, that is.
At the time? At the time?
Why at the time? That's weird.
Uh.
Another bang.
We need to press everything. You say you heard 2 shots in total.
Yeah?
That's what Lotta said in her testimony earlier. Or yesterday.
Wait, well, we're gonna have to bring Butts on because he heard 3 shots.
Maybe. Just about,
And the ball came back to the shore.
by your window.
Yeah, by my window. Right outside the window of my little shack.
He was very nosy if he was looking out at these people.
Why was he awake at midnight?
You're not awake at midnight every night, pretty much.
No, but like, if you're an old person living alone in the middle of nowhere, essentially, I don't see them being awake.
They could they could do whatever they want.
Stay up. Do you know any grandparents that stay up past midnight?
My grandmother.
In a pub
My grandmother did.
In a pub.
My grandmother did. She used to watch TV all the time. She did whatever she wanted to.
Okay.
Like,
I don't know. I don't think.
Like, people follow patterns, and she was following patterns every day, so he might just sleep at 1 a.m. And you might not need to wake up until, like, later on.
I guess. I would think to run a boat rental shop, you need to be awake really early.
He's a man with Alzheimer's by the looks of him. And by the sounds of it. Do you think he's thinking...
He's not not that fucking old.
He thinks he runs a fucking restaurant, Patricia.
Yeah, he might do. You don't know his life. Okay?
Oh, dear.
Anyway, he keeps talking. And could you see the man?
And could you see the man's face?
Phone was pretty darn thick, but he was right in front of me. I saw him.
I'm just going to make sure that they can hear you. I'm just going to make sure they can hear you.
I did. I checked. It should be okay.
Okay
From
then.
when I heard myself speak, we sounded about the same.
Okay. Okay.
Something changed suddenly since I checked.
This is really important detail. Please add it to your testimony. Tisk, tisk, tisk.
What do you have to say?
I have a bad feeling about this.
That man was the defendant. He was saying, I can't believe he's dead. Oh.
Are you sure? Uh-oh. Dad!
That's certain Keith. He said, I can't believe he's dead. Patsy was walking by.
Fuck! Fuck it, Dad. Why?
God damn it, why did you have to say Dad, Pheonix?
Dad, please!
Oh, he's also wearing socks and sandals. I guess that's just a type of fashion. That's
He's an evil man for wearing socks and sandals.
Him and Lot are in cahoots. They both did it.
He deserves the death penalty. Oh, God. Witness, you are sure that the person you saw was Miles Edgeworth?
It was him, Dad Edgeworth, boy.
This sounds like a decisive evidence indeed. No room for doubt.
There's lots of room for doubt.
It's an old man who just fell over. That's what we count as evidence.
Me, I guess. Damn.
Von Karma. He lured me into cross-examining so he could set me up to fall.
We didn't fall.
Tisk, tisk, tisk.
Nick, I don't like the way things are going here. Everyone in the courtroom is glaring at us.
Why are they glaring at us?
Why are they? Is this... Okay. No, go on.
Everybody in the court. Everybody in the jury is looking at us. Wait a minute, we don't have a jury.
There's a jury.
No, not in this game. Not in this game. Not in this game.
No, they're in the stand.
No, those are actually audience members. Those aren't actually jury. They aren't jurors.
Oh, well, then it's not a game mechanic. Is that what you...
No, that's not a game mechanic. Jurors do come in later, but it's not in this game. I'd rather act quick, or this trial is over. Raise an objection.
Raise an objection.
See what happens.
I think we have a decent amount of evidence to, like, fight.
Objection! Your Honor, we proved that yesterday that it could not have been Edgeworth that fired the gun.
But he still might have been in the boat.
Mr. Wright. Mr. Pheonix Wright, are you referring to the fingerprints from Edgeworth's right hand found on the gun? And the photograph left showed a man firing the gun from his left hand. Exactly. That is easily explainable.
Go on.
He could have wiped his fingerprints after he fired the gun.
But then why would he hold it again?
You are ignoring the truth of the matter here. Everything in the witness's testimony is true. The judge is lost in thought. What should I do?
Well, can we look at our court records? Because I want to see if we have something to throw at this fucker other than the gun, because we probably need that. Because we have the 3 shots fired from the gun.
I don't think we have anything.
We do. We have the 3 shots fired from the gun. We have DL6. We have Polly the Parrot. We have the photograph. But this is all linking to DL6.
Yeah, that's the problem. We have nothing.
The only thing was if we have the 3 shots, I guess.
Wait and see what happens.
Wait, let's see what happens.
I can't see any room to raise an objection. I better hold back and see how things develop.
Nick, we have to do something. If we stay quiet now, Mr. Edgel will be found guilty for sure.
It's no good. There's nothing I can do.
Are you sure?
To be honest, I don't know what to do anymore.
Please. Can you hear me, sis? Please. We need your help. Nick needs you.
Oh no. Tisk, tisk, tisk. 3 minutes may have perhaps too high of an expectation. However, 15 minutes isn't bad. This must be a new record. Enough! The witness may leave the stand.
No.
He's already left the stand. He's fell over. This court sees no reason to further prolong this trial. Nor is there any need for time for us to decide.
Is this us losing?
No, this isn't us losing. I literally said, we didn't need to raise an objection at all. We couldn't fight that. Nor is there any need for time to us to decide the case against the defendant. This case is extremely clear. There are no room for misinterpretations of the facts. What? No! This court finds the defendant, Miles Edgeworth, guilty.
Cool.
The accused will surrender to the court immediately, and to be held for pending trial at a higher court within a month of today's date. That is all. Court is adjourned.
Neat.
Where? That's you.
Wait.
It's butts. It's butts. It's butts. It's butts. Who are you?
Call Larry to the stand. Did I say that?
Yes, you did.
I did. Fuck you. It's me.
Huh? What? Larry!
Yeah.
What are you doing here?
Listen, you gotta listen to me.
He's handed down the verdict, for fuck's sake, butts.
No. I was there in the park in the night of murder. Yeah, I wasn't sure about it until just yesterday. But today I remembered it.
Okay. Remembered what?
The gunshot. I heard it too.
Okay. That's 3 people now. Order! What is the meaning of this? The verdict has been decided and called for adjournment. One moment, Mr. Von Karma. So you say you heard the gunshot?
Yeah, I did. I got shot that night.
Well, fuck. Okay.
Yeah.
I sustained my... yes, I don't...
No, you go on.
I sustained my verdict, and we may continue this court hearing.
Oh, nice, cool. Okay, I was sitting here in the audience, listening to the testimony.
What the fuck weren't you? You weren't even coming up late earlier? You fucking idiot.
You know, anyway.
Oh, you could have saved your fucking friend, you dumbass.
I was sitting, and then I realized something he said was different from what I remember.
Fucking idiot.
Anyhow, I just can't sit here and let you call Edgy a murderer.
Wait! Were you the one who made the Thinker statue?
Which
you
one?
fucking idiot. Both of them! I heard about them.
You know, yeah. I mean, no.
Thank you very much for making them, because I'm loving them.
Oh, yeah, no problem.
My grandchildren love them.
Oh, God.
You thought I was going to kill him.
Why do you keep talking? It's just not right. I'll testify. Let me testify.
Fine, fucking idiot.
I think you have to go through like
Order!
prosecution.
Well, this is the first time this has happened. Like in this court. Fucking the judge is also making jokes here. I'm not quite sure how to proceed. Judge, you've already given your decision. The trial is over.
Nick! This is it. Claire's giving us one final chance at it.
She's right. If only it wasn't, if only it wasn't Larry.
Dude, Larry's the best on camera, can't say shit to him.
He can make things even worse.
Nah, it's already as bad as it can get. Mr. Edward was just declared guilty, Nick. It doesn't get any worse. Exactly.
You're right. Okay. Your Honor. If there was any other witness, it is our duty to hear him speak. Right here, right now. A waste of time. The verdict cannot be overturned. Fuck you, Von Karma. I'll allow me to speak my opinion, you little shit. In all court proceedings, it is our duty to prevent an inaccurate verdict. In order to make sure no mistakes have been made, every witness should be heard. What is this?
What is this? The legal justice functioning?
I withdraw my previous verdict of guilty. And Von Karma, go lick my fucking boots, you craphead.
By boots, I mean socks and sandals, that's right.
That's right. I wear socks over my boots. Because I'm a senile old man.
Just naked feet in leather boots with socks over the boots.
Because I'm a great man. I also wear boots on top of the socks.
I'm the size of my feet.
I love them. In order to call this new witness to testify. Now. What? The court will adjourn for 5 minutes for fucking recess. And Larry,
Nice.
Please don't go near Von Karma. He's a fucking twat.
Yeah. But I don't think it
After all, I'll hear this new witness. I need a drink. At least a drink of water. Court is adjourned.
Nice. Successy, yay!
There we go. I need to actually get some... After that little incident.
28 a.m. District Court Defendant Lobby number 2. Yay!
Yay! I need to get some water, so I'll be just 1 second. Okay. I'm not leaving my desk. I'm just pouring it out.
Is that ashtray next to the sofa?
Yes, it is.
How nice.
Because apparently they're allowed to smoke in buildings even back then in Japan.
In Japan they can still do it in most places.
Really?
Yeah. If it's not in the workplace, they at least have like an indoor like office seating area where everyone can smoke.
Like, we do live in the country that started that whole ban on smoking indoors, so...
Yeah.
We are in...
They're banning it in some places, but as far as I'm concerned, like, offices will still have, like, a smoking indoor area and stuff.
That's fine, as long as it's separate to the whole building.
Yeah.
Like, we have
area,
that.
I mean, it's like, it might have, like, glass door or
I
something.
know they have, like, those weird, like, bus stop sort of things where they can smoke in, like, public areas in Japan. Because that's in Persona 5.
They can smoke in any public area outdoors.
Really? But in Persona 5, they have those, like, weird points where people can just smoke en masse. Okay.
Oh, that's what you mean.
Yeah.
Those might be outside of, like, office buildings, then.
Yeah. That sounds about right. Like, that's... Because, like, we do need to play...
outside of, like...
Do you want to play... That's one thing I'm going to ask. Do you want to play Persona 5 for this sort of thing? Because that would be perfect for this. We can do, like, 5 days.
When do we have the time to do that?
Eventually. Whenever we get to the end of this series. We can do the Persona series after this.
Fuck all of them.
No, we're only going to do like one of them. One of them. If the new one comes out, we'll do the new one. December 22nd. Yeah, all that.
I read
there,
that.
yeah. You read that. Whew. That was too close. Sorry to keep you on the edge of your seat, Edgeworth.
I've seen worse.
Worse, I got a guilty verdict, and I managed to keep it going. Jesus. Yeah, right, Edgeworth. You're sweating bullets. I can see the sweat.
He probably has seen worse. Getting a guilty verdict and nothing getting done about it.
It's just like, guilty verdict. Okay, there's more testimony. How the fuck is this working out?
Yeah.
This is literally like the definition of every Pheonix Wright case after this. It's just ridiculous. Stupid shit happens every single time.
And they just keep getting longer and longer, and the pages of evidence just keep going on forever, and you're like, do I really need this
Thankfully,
article about boots and this fucking dog bone in my evidence? Yes, you do.
Thankfully, in the newer games, they actually reset it back to the first game where they have less amounts of items in your case, but like some of the cases are just ridiculous. Like they're like evidence from previous cases have just been added to your fucking inventory.
Yeah, because why not, right?
Because like, oh yeah, all that is relevant. That all goes in. Like in the Dual Destinies, that actually is quite significant because they actually take evidence from previous cases that just don't make fucking sense for the first case. That is actually because the first case in Dual Destinies actually has three witnesses,
Okay,
which is specific.
But tangent.
Yeah, sorry, tangent game. Just saying that these cases get even more crazy after time.
Because I could tell you're about to go and spiel about 3 different characters.
Yeah.
Like, we do not have time for this.
I was just wondering what Larry plans to say in there.
Larry was at the lake that night? Yeah, we want a whole about it.
He said he was looking for the steel samurai balloon that flew off into the lake.
In the Santa costume.
Yeah, he's wearing the Santa costume.
You do.
Whatever, he was probably just off work.
Oh, and he found the balloon in the air tank with that night.
Yeah.
I read that. Not well.
That's better than what I've done whenever I barely read. Hey, Edgeworth.
You said something, right?
Well, at least I'm bringing Larry to the frickin' top of the area. Edgeworth, I'm not bringing fucking a bird in, for instance, to testify. Otherwise, you'd be found guilty in a second. Again.
It's true. It's very good.
Imagine if I just brought a bird up next.
Ridiculously good for you, I'd say.
Oh, it'd be great. It'd be absolutely amazing, Edgeworth.
No.
Yeah, a lot of things.
What were we talking about?
You've seen out of it. You've seen out of it. What's wrong? I completely lost.
It's nothing. Mr. Edgeworth, there's something I've been meaning to ask you. What is that? Why are your fingerprints on the murder weapon?
May have lifted up gun by accident. That's what's happened.
I accidentally picked up the gun that also happened to shoot a person that is dead.
It's just one of those.
Same night.
It's just one of those things that happens a lot in like murder mysteries. I just happened to pick up the gun. And now I'm accused of murder. Oh shit! This is like, what the fuck is happening?
Friday night.
It was a crazy Friday night. I was literally going around doing my own business, and somebody got murdered.
My fingerprints are all the evidence, but I'm not it.
That's literally like a joke about Maya. She touches everything. She just Wherever she goes, she's just touching everything, and she gets accused of murder every 5 seconds.
What gives you that idea?
We literally have to defend her another 5 times. That's a rough estimate.
I wasn't... Anyway. I didn't threaten karma with donuts I may have obtained through nefarious means. Whoa.
Then he just fell out of the boat? Really?
Fell into the lake. I went into a daze.
I guess that's like, you do things stupidly when you're in a daze.
I mean...
You don't know what you're doing. When you're...
This might not be believable. I've never had someone die in front of me. So I can't see how I would react. But I'd imagine it wouldn't be...
Like, the shock of it would, like, you would do stupid shit. Yeah. Like, shock makes you do stupid shit. And... yeah, I understand that he picked up the gun through shock.
Yeah.
But this is kind of... It's just...
It just sucks.
It really does just suck.
It just sucks. Like, you get it, but it just sucks. I couldn't understand what had happened. I couldn't think straight. When I saw the pistol lying on the floor of the boat in front of me, I picked it up without thinking. I didn't have a reason, really. I see. Right.
Yeah?
This might be your chance.
Our chance?
Von Karma has only ever run perfect trials.
And we're throwing butts into the situation, so that's just fucked his trial.
Yeah, he's fucked.
When it smells, it's usually the butts. Fuck, my speedrun is fucked! That's what it's literally, that's what it is. He's just a speedrunner in a very fancy...
He never got into video games, he couldn't figure it out. None other really sports that
these fucking buttons are shit. I just want to fucking ruin people's lives.
Built for speedrunning. He literally, all he had was his core.
That's literally the reason why I can't do speedrunning, is because my hand's fucked. So...
I don't do it because I'd get really into it. I did it as a kid with the Mario games. I'd like, you know, when you beat a level, you can do like your best score. Some of the levels I go like under 20 seconds.
I was able to do Pokemon Emerald in a matter of 4 to 6 hours. I could play through that entire game in 4 to 6 hours. And, like, that's great. Like, I get to the end of the Elite Four in 6 hours. And, like, ever since then, like, an incident I had with my hand, I can't do that anymore. Because I can't move my hands as good as I could.
I can't remember exactly, but I think I finished, like, the new Super Mario Bros. One time in, like, 15 or 20 minutes, and I was like, fuck yeah. I did it.
You did it!
But I was, like, 9 or, like, 8 or something, so, like...
Our hands aren't as good as they used to be. We're old.
Well, I'm just an adult now with responsibilities, so you can't do that anymore.
We're fucking old.
I only have Sundays off now.
I barely have any days off. I have to ask for them off. Perfect trials?
Oh yeah. Perfectly prepared witnesses, perfectly complete evidence. That's the secret to his success.
So he's just perfectly preparing every trial. Is he literally committing murders just to do the trials? That's what's happening.
No, I think he's very picky about his trials and then forges evidence.
Yeah,
forces
like
witnesses to just say the shit he wants them to say.
His trials are literally just divorce cases. That's all he has.
He's just a speedrunner. He does a shit ton of research, has all his shit worked out, makes sure he knows which controls to press.
When to press them, when's the best time to do it. Exactly. Jesus, it's just like...
That's why he doesn't say his testimony, because, you know, you gotta get that speed. I can't click my fingers. I've never been able to. You know, snappy.
Like
snap,
this.
Snap, snap.
I think that's it. Oh, jeez. I tried to click.
Your mic didn't pick it up, so...
Was that better? Could you hear it there? No, my mic isn't picking it up. It isn't picking it up.
That's the best I can do.
Let's actually see. Will it actually pick it up?
Oh!
It did that time. As long as I don't speak.
Just a bit.
As long as I don't speak. Okay, so let's continue.
This is the first time he's ever had to deal with something unexpected.
Jesus Christ! What the fuck is this guy? Just hear him in the back room.
He has to let someone he hasn't even talked to testify before the court.
Fuck!
Not just that. First of all, it's fucking Larry. Secondly, he's friends with us and Edgeworth.
It also, like, yeah, that's another thing, because isn't there a thing with, like...
fucked.
That's a funny thing, because, like, in certain situations, you can't actually... You can't do certain jobs with a friend or family member.
Yeah.
There's, like, certain jobs you can't do, and I think judges and lawyers...
Police departments, or just anything in the crime industry. Crime industry?
Crime industry. It's a whole industry! I know...
It's the mafia, in which case the family really goes well with that.
Like, the only thing I can think of that isn't, like, law, it's the healthcare, because you can't operate on a family member.
Oh, yeah.
Because, unless you're the only person who could do the operation.
The only thing I say is I watched that fucking, that horror movie in the house, and, like, the sister decides, yeah, I can do the... What is it when you prepare a corpse for a burial?
Oh, jeez, I can't...
Yeah, she was just like, yeah, I can do that on my little sister.
You can't do that in, like...
She couldn't do that on her little sister, surprisingly enough.
The thing is that it's a code... Well, it's also that, but there's actually a code of ethics to most of those jobs. You can't... You can't do certain things.
And I presume in the law system, it's also like, you know, you can read them better. You know how.
The thing is, in the
have some secret code.
In the law system, you can't do that. You can't prosecute them, is because you may be lenient.
The thing is, luckily for us, it's friendship and it's a spontaneous witness. So we good.
But that also doesn't work in real life either, because for reasons.
It's fine.
But in this game, it does. It does.
It's fine.
It's fine.
This is one of the least outrageous thing they've thrown at us so far. And that someone is Larry. Yeah, that's what we just spent this whole time talking
Hairy
about.
Butts will literally save us. Hairy Butts. What are you getting at?
God, Pheonix, your stance. It's likely his testimony will be full of holes, right?
Yes, it will be, because he's filled with holes himself.
No, I think it's because Larry's testimony originally wouldn't be, but because Von Karma's trying to feed him something else, it'll be just all over the place.
Yeah.
That's right, Nick. Not a 10-minute trial this time. We'll make this one for all it's worth.
Oh god, we're gonna be here for an hour.
No, it's fine. It's about still
Hey, it was 15 minutes. 15. Everything's on Larry now.
That's the best. Let's go.
That was supposed to be 10 minutes.
We went
December.
on 3 different tangents.
December 27th. 10:35 a.m. District Court. Courtroom number 3.
Oh, it's been less than 10 minutes. Not in real life.
Court is now back in session. Is the clock out of sync with everything else? Jesus Christ. The judge is making a comment on how long it actually took us. Jesus, we took about 18, maybe 20 minutes. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. I love taking long breaks.
I think that the break in the thing was like 7 minutes.
Yeah, most likely. Witness, please testify to the court about everything you saw.
Is there no introduction?
On the night of December 24th. Fuck Von Karma. I'm not doing any more fucking crap. Speak,
no,
butts!
I meant, isn't like the witness supposed to be, this is my name, this is my profession?
The
anyway,
judge, it doesn't really matter. We already know butts. We already know butts. Please, Larry, don't mess this one up. I hate to admit, but you're our last chance. Please. Von Karma didn't have time to prep his witness. I just hope Edgeworth is right about being our big break. On the night of the murder.
That night, I was out in the boat on the lake. I was looking for something, and I found it. So I quietly slipped back to the rental shop dock.
Wait, he didn't even rent it? Dick!
No,
The guy is a...
no one's paying this man. Then I just was thinking about going home, and I heard this like bang.
So he heard it near the boat rental shop.
Yeah. I looked out over the lake, but I didn't see a boat. So after I heard that single shot, I went home. Ooh.
So that literally, that's the third shot.
He was there before everyone else.
That's the third shot. That was very unusual, vague testimony, even for this court.
Wait, can we look at the...
But I love these types of fucking testimony.
The court, because I think somewhere we got some evidence showing that the first shot was like 11 something. It was all this picture, wasn't it? Go back forward, back the 5th.
Yeah, there we go.
Yeah,
11:50.
That's it. So Larry went home
like at 11:50. Yeah, around that.
And everyone else heard the shots after midnight.
So then, within those 5 minutes, at least about 10ish, like
no,
Edgeworth arrived.
The first shot was 12:10. The second was 12:15 or something.
It would have taken a little bit of time to get into the... Yeah, whatever. It doesn't really matter. As long as we know...
It was the evidence.
Yeah, at least we know that he happened to hear it before Edgeworth arrived.
Everyone else, yeah.
Yeah. I'd say Lotta was already there. Yeah, Lotta was already there.
Lotta was there, but she might have...
She might have been listening to music or something. She might have just been, like,
no, she
cooped
did,
up.
because that's what... We just looked at her photo she gave us.
Yeah, but that was her camera who's, like, that automatically took it, so...
Yeah, it took it automatically, but she said that she didn't see any boat or anything on the pictures.
Nah, we can get to that later.
Yeah.
That was unusual, vague, and all that crap. In any case, Mr. Wright, you may begin your cross-examination. Von Karma, go lick your boots.
His own boots? I don't think he's that flexible.
They're my boots. I just left them on his desk. He needs to lick them. I fucking hate him. Both of them.
Oh.
The small ones are the ones that were inside the boots. Yeah. And also the socks. He needs to clean the socks as well.
Do you wear socks underneath your boots?
No, I wear it on the boots.
No socks on your feet?
Yeah, no, I don't.
Oh, that's very sweaty.
To be honest, that's why I wear the second shoe. That's why I wear the boots on top of the boots.
Why don't you buy like those like fitness socks that like help with air circulation?
What?
So there's like fitness socks that like help with air.
Oh, I don't need air circulation. I just like wearing 2 boots. Oh. I just like it.
Okay. Anyway.
That is such a weird tangent.
Maya, after the show, Maya has the judge's phone number as well.
Yes, Your Honor.
What's wrong, Nick?
The judge.
What's wrong? We just had a very lovely conversation.
After he gave up drugs, he's just become really senile.
He likes his boots. I like his boots.
Oh, I love my boots.
Yeah,
I've been buying so many recently.
Oh, I actually bought a recent pair as well.
I've about 200 now.
Oh, I don't have that many.
Jesus.
Well, you like wear 2 of them, so it's like half, right?
Now he's a fucking hoarder. He's a fucking hoarder now. He was already a hoarder, but he's becoming worse of a hoarder.
We need to stop. We've been on like 50 tangents. We've only been through like 20 pieces of dialogue. We need to go.
Oh, anyways, we still have one more day to do anyway. What's wrong? It's Larry. I have no idea what he's going to say if I press him. I'm a little scared.
Well, we've come this far. There's no way to go but up. Forward, Nick.
No, it's down, my dear. It's down.
Down's bad, but up is good.
When we're speaking to Larry, it's usually down. On the night of the murder. Okay. Boat in the lake. Looking for something, found it. I was thinking... Yeah. Okay, we need to press this.
Press this?
Where did you hear the sound come from?
Yeah, well, I wasn't too sure about that. I looked around, you know.
Did you see the... Did you look at the lake?
Did I see the lake? Yeah, I saw the lake.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, okay.
Pressing this.
Wasn't there a boat on the... Why wasn't there a boat on the lake? Order! Order! Well, Mr. Butts!
Whoa. Whoa. Everybody just calm down, okay?
We're not calm! We can't be calm! We need to figure out where the fuck this boat came from! You fucking idiot!
About your boots, you were totally calm.
I'm a senile old man. I can talk whatever the fuck I want.
I don't think you understand how being senile.
This is the fucking interrogation!
Senile isn't bipolar.
Pheonix, back me up! No, I'm not gonna back you up. Okay then. Well, fucking tell us the truth, you stupid idiot.
I mean, okay, it was really foggy that night.
Okay, thank you.
I'm not sure whether there was a boat out there or not.
Oh, for fuck's sake. Okay, no problem. That's just the most important part of the case.
I think we just present or like press this and then present the gun being like.
You heard a single gunshot and went home.
Yeah, press this first and then.
Yeah, this is the one we need to. So you only heard one bang, correct?
Yeah.
So this is the one we need to give evidence to.
Yeah.
Huh.
Well, Nick.
It's pretty wishy-washy, testimony, wasn't it? I guess I should just start working on contradictions.
Sorry. I wish I could be more helpful. I wish I could call my sister.
Okay, call your sister through your phone. Oh, wait a minute, you're a spirit medium. Oh, yeah.
Oh my god. Was that on purpose?
Yes, it was.
Okay. That doesn't make it good, that makes it worse. Okay.
I need to take a drink there. It's the last one. I just need to be careful and not go past it. I don't like the fact that they don't have the dots in this version.
That's
Okay,
it. Present.
yeah, present.
I believe the gun.
Crap.
Real?
Yeah.
A lot of testimony. We present a lot of testimony.
Okay. Whoops, didn't go well.
I completely.
I just skipped that because it's just basic. Oh, Jesus.
Just save, just so we have a safe one because we haven't in a while.
Oh, jeez. I don't like the fact that minus causes it to disconnect.
Yeah, present Lotta's testimony.
Lotta's testimony.
I forgot that we had them.
I should have saved before then, but to be honest, we deserve that penalty.
Yeah, we were very confident about it, so.
Yeah, we
Present.
The only reason we would actually not take the penalty is if we were like joking around.
Yeah.
Wait a sec, Larry.
What?
You heard only one bang. You're sure?
That's what I said.
But Lotta Hart testified yesterday that she only heard 2 bangs. And the old guy just said the same. They both heard 2 shots that night.
Huh?
Were you even listening? Were you paying attention to what at all of what they said?
Yo, Nick, please.
I'm doing my job, Larry. You need to literally just pay attention. Huh.
You know, something has really been bothering me. I'm a witness. See, I'm like a customer here, right? That's how that works. So you gotta treat me nice and stuff, okay?
Court of law, Larry. You've been here before.
Yeah, it was horrible.
Fuck's sake. You're not my client. You're the witness. That's Larry. That's literally Pheonix hitting his head against the table. Mr. Butts! This is a court of law, you idiot! You only heard one gunshot. Are you sure?
Well, to tell you the truth, I'm not sure.
Can I have the gun, please?
It's not loaded.
I have bullets up here.
No,
I have the one singular bullet.
No, that's part of the evidence as well.
Oh, but it's very useful when I get pissed off with an idiot. There's a little... I'm putting you in the pit.
It's not in the courtroom. Okay.
Bailiff, put him in the pit!
No.
Not sure. How could you be? Not sure.
Yeah, well... Oh yeah, I might have missed the other gunshot.
Put him in the pit.
I was, listening to something else.
Something what?
My radio, dude, with my headphones.
You...
The tunes recently have been blasted.
The tunes were blasting.
Yeah.
What? Fuck's sake! God damn it!
Socks with my loafers. Anyway.
Order, order, and stop the booing. Mr. Butts, you're a fucking idiot and you were listening to the radio with your headphones. That's not an idiotic thing to do, but it's kind of
really
clunky.
Not everyone does it.
It's a very clunky thing to do, bringing a whole fucking radio out there.
No, I think it's like one of those like portable cassettes that you have.
This is the early 2000s, and that would be very difficult to do.
No.
Oh, wait a minute, no, you're thinking of the small wireless
like
radio.
Radios, yeah.
Okay, okay. But I bet it's going to be the other radio. I'm thinking it is a boombox because it's Larry.
Like, no, he was in a boat. Yeah, so what? Is that a crime? I listen to my radio. Everyone listens to the radio. What's the big deal?
Mr. Von Karma, your opinion? Waste of time. I do not accept this witness, nor his shoddy testimony. Well, Mr. Wright, should he continue his testimony?
Continue.
Your Honor, please allow the witness to continue his testimony. Bah! Nothing more pitiful than a lawyer who doesn't know when he's lost. Very well, Mr. Butts, please give your testimony and be sure to include the details like your radio, you fucking idiot.
You're right. Leave it to me.
I wouldn't if there was any other way, believe me. What Larry heard.
Oh, is this a new test? Oh, it is. It's only being alone on the Christmas Eve. That's why I was listening to an overpressed show on the radio, see? I was listening to it real booming loud, like, that's what I said! But I'm sure I heard the gunshot.
Well, it would be very specific.
What the DJ said when the radio, I remember what the DJ was saying when I heard it, too.
See, like, that'd be an interval, so it wouldn't be very loud. Like, you're listening to the person talk. You would be able to hear a gunshot go off.
You'd be able to hear a gunshot even if you had,
yeah,
like, headphones in, unless
yeah. It'd be very specific. Like, gunshot is a very loud noise that's very specific.
Like if you're next to construction, if you have headphones on, you still hear it.
Yeah. Unless you have one of those really weird earphones that block out noise.
I don't think in like 2007
Yeah, but like, yeah.
I'm picturing like, you know, those tiny little like what look like those like
earbud type ones?
No. Kind of, you know how like in the airplanes they have like those with a little microphone and they're like little beady like cotton pads earphones?
So my original like headset that I used for streaming.
For like Xbox, yeah.
Yeah, the ones that I used
without
originally.
without the mic. That's what I imagine.
Oh god, yeah. Yeah, the ones that I'm using currently, pretty much.
Yeah.
You're describing my headphones.
I don't know what you have, but yeah, those.
Big, thick, muffled ones.
Oh no.
No.
Like, you know those original like Xbox and PlayStation.
The ones that are just like it doesn't completely cover up the ear. Okay, it just like it just sits on. It just it sits on. Yeah. Yeah, I'm using big muffled ones.
No, I don't think you have giant muffle.
It's just because I can hear you better in these. Like, if I had one of those, I couldn't hear you properly.
I don't think anyone could hear anything properly.
You were listening to the radio at a high volume. Are you deaf? Do we need to get you... go to Specsavers and get those hearing tests done?
Oh my god, don't even have my fucking family needs those tests. They just won't.
I went to Specsavers and got these really cool glasses.
I did that recently. I did it in December.
I don't have any glasses. I don't think I need glasses, to be honest.
I think you would notice if you need the glasses.
sometimes I think I do, and sometimes I don't think I would need them.
I think you're just out of focus.
Sometimes, yeah.
I also got prescription sunglasses.
Ooh.
I got my little fancy shaded tinted glasses.
Ooh. Fancy. Cool. Were they expensive? Or...
they cost the same as a normal pair of glasses.
How much? I don't know how much a normal pair of glasses costs.
I got a 2-for-1 deal, so I paid like 189.
Oh, that's not that bad.
It was like 200 for the 2 pair.
Oh.
Yeah.
That's not too bad.
No,
I thought glasses were like €200, like baseline.
If you want, you could.
Jesus.
But usually it maxes at like 199.
Oh.
Yeah, what's the big problem? Can't a man listen to his radio in peace? Isn't this a free country?
No, it isn't. We live in Russia. God, that's a very bad.
That's a weirdly weird statement. Yeah, we'll do that.
This is the USSR.
That's not better.
Jesus. Oh God. Oh wait, I'm no longer in the USSR.
Because they're not doing much currently.
The USSR doesn't exist anymore.
Let's move on. How about that?
Oh dear. Judge.
The judge.
I was thinking of like a communist country and I thought immediately Russia because of history. That's what I thought.
North Korea is a better...
Why didn't I think of North Korea?
It's a very much safer bet.
Oh, I'm sorry, Russia. I'm sorry. But you don't deserve a sorry. The
people are fine.
Just specifically a man.
To the people who I know who are Russian.
Yeah.
Russian people.
Yeah, Russian people are lovely, but it's just a specific person. Why did I think of that?
A man who wears shirtless on horseback?
Yeah, and a guy who thinks that is masculine. It's more gay, to be honest.
You're making really weird statements.
I've been dealing with linen all day and I had to clean up very weird liquids after a fucking wedding group.
Does linen make you think the Old Spice commercial was gay?
No.
For reference, as a half-naked man riding on a horse being like, hey, you want Old Spice?
Oh, that's fucking gay as shit.
You saw it. I don't think it's gay. There might be a lady in there. I don't know.
If there's a lady in there, that makes it a tiny bit straight. Any guy who's riding a horse shirtless, is trying to sell to very gay men.
He's wearing white pants.
Very gay men. That's not going selling to a straight group. A straight guy wouldn't fall for that shit. A gay guy would, because they just want to be like him. Or actually want to be with him.
I wasn't thinking of it that way.
Like, for fuck's sake, if a straight guy found that as a good ad to sell to him, there's something wrong with him in the sense of his sexuality.
That's rude. That's stating. You know, I think we should continue, because statements are being made I don't think I particularly agree with.
It's just like, think of it. But I'm not going to think of it anymore. Let's just continue this case and finish this day. I truly believe Larry has no idea what the problem is here. Judge! Can you believe a word this witness says? What he has heard was probably nothing more than a drum beat from the radio. Unless somebody literally put their foot through the fucking drum, that wouldn't even make a sound of a fucking gun going off.
As someone who regularly listens to heavy metal and alternate trap rock and rap, I will tell you, regardless of how much quote unquote heavy beats come from that, I would be able to discern whether or not someone fired a gun near me. Yeah.
Unless, like, Von Karma's so old that he doesn't understand what rock music is, but he's not.
An ear priest. He knows what it is. That's what that means. You had an ear piercing, you know what metal is.
You could also only have the left ear treatment, but we're not going to talk about that because that's another statement.
It could just be a fashion thing.
Oh, no.
It could be, as someone who's very into fashion, you know.
See, there is actually a thing with in Ireland at least. I know this from like the 90s. Certain men got their left ear pierced.
Honestly, I know.
Okay.
I know, because you'd walk in school and if some guy got an ear pierced, I know.
This is like the that would make sense. Yeah, but this was like in the 90s and the early 80s, but like It doesn't happen anymore because that's just a stupid thing to understand by. Wait, Your Honor. The witness, he remembers exactly what the DJ said when he heard the gunshot. That's better than the last witness. Excuse me? The DJ?
Oh, my dear.
The judge is ancient. I think the judge is over 1,000 years old by the sounds of it. Jeez. A DJ? Is that some sort of bird? An announcer. The guy who says things on the radio. Anyways. What this... That really puts into question how old is this judge?
Yeah, that really does, because the radio's been around for a while.
Well, I guess, like, it wasn't always called a DJ. I think that's a modern term.
Not that modern.
At least, for fuck's sake, what's going on?
Punk were DJs, and they were, like, in the 1990s.
I'd say it'd be around the 90s and 80s, when that's, like, a brand new term, pretty much. Like, specifically to radio. Specifically to radio, and radio's been around for a very long time. It's relatively new. Relatively new. Like, they used to call the radio the wireless. Like, there are different terms for it. Maybe he only knows wireless.
Here I am, 1943. Radio DJ Jimmy Salve launched the world's first DJ dance.
Okay, so
jazz records. So
jazz.
It's been at the very bare minimum 65 years.
Jesus. I thought that was a relatively recent, not recent.
The same time radios did, because then you can start fiddling with the little stations to like make the tunes.
Okay. Well, that's something I didn't know. What this means is that he heard this. He didn't. What this means, when he heard the sound, no music was playing. See, that was my point. There was no music playing when the gunshot went off. The JJ only talks between songs, so he could have heard the gunshot from the lake. I'd like to cross-examine the witness, Your Honor. Very well, Mr. Wright. I can't believe it. I'm continuing the crusade.
Charade, not
Charade.
crusade.
The crusade. Now let's murder Butts. And then Von Karma.
Oh my god, today's a bad day.
Crusades were that sort of thing.
Yeah, they weren't good things.
Yeah. That's why I said murder them.
Yeah, let's murder innocent people for the
yeah. Oh dear. What Larry heard.
It's only being alone. That's why I was listening to all requests show. Wait, can we go back to the first one? To the...
I think it's later. Saying something, heard something too.
Oh,
okay, we need to press
this.
this. We need to press this. Yeah. This is the most important one. What did he say? Mr. Wright, please cease these pointless questions. What's possible... what possibly good could knowing what the DJ host says? Do you? Indeed, Mr. Von Karma has a point. I'll allow the question only if there's some good reason. We don't care. We should care. We should care. We should care, Your Honor. Of course we should. Why? Why? Well, how you know if you don't ask him, huh? Fine, very well. Mr. Butts, please testify to the court. What was the radio announcer saying when you heard the gunshot? Just when she said, "Hey, it's almost Christmas." Oh yeah, you need to read this.
Just when she said, "Hey, it's almost Christmas," I heard the gunshot. Can we press that?
Okay. Oh jeez, I pressed her. There's glimmering hope. Yeah, blah 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 blah.
You're lonely. Yeah, you were listening to me especially. That was real cool.
Beyonce doesn't exist. That's the whole point.
No. I think it's because Beyonce's in Hawaii.
Okay, when he said it's almost Christmas. It's almost Christmas. Are you sure?
Of course I am. She had this real sexy voice.
He's just too... this is literally his whole problem. Maybe Von Karma was... Right, I'm not sure how that helped us at all.
This is just what happened last time. We need to present.
Yeah, we need to present. This is the most ludicrous testimony I've ever heard. But there is a ray glimmering hope. Yeah, blah 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 blah. Blah 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 blah.
What's our evidence?
Well, I better go to the statement. Saying that too. So, hey, it's almost Christmas. Oh, wait a minute. It's
Is it the Lotta's picture? Is that it?
Okay, we need to... I'm gonna say, because it's either the gun...
I think it might be Lotta's 1150 picture.
Yeah. No.
Okay, then.
The witness testimony is clearly faulty, Your Honor.
Oh, so we have to find out...
I'm sorry, but I can't see nothing faulty. Unfortunately, I'll have to penalize you for that. Have a gavel. He tosses out Pheonix's head. Ow.
We need to...
that was the wrong track.
The gunshot, I think... No, don't present, don't present. I think we should press a few more things. So in this testimony, we've only pressed Christmas.
I'd say this is the only thing that's important.
Are you sure there's nothing else to glean?
Sometime on the 24th.
Then it's gonna be either the 3 gunshots, No, it has to be. It's the only thing else it could be is the 3 gunshots. The gun.
Wait,
That's the only
Lotta's
thing.
testimony. Heard 2 sounds.
Oh!
There we
after
go.
midnight.
There we go. It was Lotta's
Okay,
testimony.
good.
Larry, are you absolutely sure you're saying what you're saying is correct?
What's with the face? You look scary, dude. Hey, if you're trying to scare me, you better know I don't scare easily.
Larry! Is something the matter, Mr. Wright? Your Honor, did you hear what the witness just said? The DJ said, "Hey, it's almost Christmas." When he heard the gunshot. Indeed, and almost Christmas, meaning it wasn't Christmas. Do you realize that what this means? When he heard the gunshot, it was still Christmas Eve. And that would seem to be the case, yes. But that contradicts the 2 testimonies we've heard so far, Your Honor. Both Miss Hart and the old man said that it was after midnight when they heard the 2 shots. In other words, when they heard the gunshots, it had already become Christmas. This is a clear contradiction, Your Honor. So then there was another gunshot, which we already know. Order! Order! What does this mean? The 2 prior witnesses heard gunshots after midnight. Either...
Is he gonna ask, like, who's wrong? And we gotta be like, they're both right.
Mm-hmm.
And then we present the gun.
It sounds right.
Sure.
Sounds about right.
Yeah.
However, the witness says he heard the gunshot before midnight.
Judge, the answer is simple. Currently, the witness is clearly mistaken.
No?
Just look at him. Suspicious. He was already, accused of murder. So...
What?
Well, Mr. Wright, what do you think about Mr. Butts' claim he heard the gunshot?
Larry's right.
Larry's right. Larry is not mistaken, Your Honor. He heard the gunshot before midnight. Intriguing. I'm assuming you have evidence that backs up this wild claim. Show the evidence that
It's Lotta's picture, not the tree.
Welcome in, applesauce. Thank you for saying hello.
Oh, okay. Not the gun, not the gun. The 1150.
There we go.
Yes.
I'll just wait until that. There we go.
There we go.
Look at this. Look at this photograph.
Every time I do, it makes me laugh.
This was taken on by our witness. This was taken by our witness yesterday, Miss Lotta Hart, with her automatic camera. The timestamp on the photos reads December 24th, 11:50 p.m.
Oh, but there's nothing on the lake in this picture.
Your Honor, the real issue here is not why nothing is showing in this photograph. It is why this photograph really exists, after all.
What do you mean?
Your Honor, this photograph was taken by an automatic camera. The camera was set to go off on response to loud noises.
Ah, correct.
There was a loud noise on the lake at 11:50. That's why the photograph was taken. In other words, when Larry heard the gunshot, it was most definitely Christmas Eve.
Indeed, and that would seem to be the case. Then where does that leave us? Miss Hart testifies that she heard the shots after midnight. And are you claiming that she was mistaken?
Not at all, Your Honor. It is a fact that the camera also triggered at 15 minutes after midnight. Your Honor, that night there were 2 sets of gunshots, with a 25-minute pause between them. We're finally getting somewhere.
Why would this be?
Don't be fooled, Judge. The camera was set to loud noises.
Yes.
There is no proof that she heard that the loud noise at 11:50 p.m. was a gunshot.
Are you done with those boots? 'Cause I do want to leave soon.
Why, the witness could have seized the triggering camera, sneezed and triggered the camera.
Hey, my nose was clear that night, man. Clear.
And how? I wonder.
Larry sneezed so loud that across and past the wooded area and the boat shop, it would trigger the fucking camera.
Like, if he screamed at you, it would have to be really loud.
He would have to gone out of his way.
He'd have to have a megaphone to set off that fucking thing. Because, like, a gunshot is like one of the loudest sounds.
They're very loud.
That could be made quickly. Like, a quick, loud noise.
Well, Mr. Wright, there's no turning back now. Can you prove that the loud noise at 11:50 p.m. was indeed a gunshot? Please show evidence to the court, if you have any.
Is it the tree gun? The gun? Is it the gun?
I can't save.
Oh fuck! Is it the? What else
Can
do
I?
we have?
Can I save?
I don't.
No, I can't. I can't.
What else do we have? What does the bullet say?
Found in the victim's body.
Oh,
That's.
nothing. I think it's a gun.
Oh my god! It is right. The gun.
It is?
It is. Once that thing goes away, that means we've got it right.
Oh!
Take. This is my evidence.
The murder weapon!
We did it!
You know you've got it right if the penalty bar disappears. Something about this pistol was bothering me, Your Honor. Both the witnesses who testified yesterday heard 2 gunshots. However, the murder weapon was fired 3 times. When was the last shot fired? Only now that I realize the truth. The 3rd shot was the shot Larry heard just before midnight.
Yep. That's what we've been saying.
Order! Order!
Case.
That would make sense for evidence, for the evidence we seem to have so far. However, this leaves me wondering exactly what did happen on the night of that night on the lake.
Exactly. If this is true, there were 2 sets of gunshots, separated by 25 minutes. So he's actually thinking and not being a dick for once. One at 11:50.
I think that's him
Another
trying to be like,
15
hey,
minutes
this is
after
ridiculous.
midnight.
Like, you idiot. Why would this be the fact?
I guess so. Why, I ask you, why?
Yeah.
Uh-oh. I'd better think of something quick.
Can we say what we've been saying this whole time is that he got murdered before that happened?
Well, the thing is that we are still stuck on the fact that Yanni Yogi, or whoever it is...
Yogi Bear jumped in the lake for a midnight swim. Okay, I don't fucking know, but the guy got killed.
No, Richard Hammond. It was Richard Hammond who died. Richard Hammond
Yeah, Richard
jumped
got
into the
hurt
lake, or like he got shot.
No, I think he got killed before they went on the boat. I don't think he was in that fucking boat.
Yeah, okay. Well, wait a second. 2 gunshots separated by 25 minutes. Ah!
Oh, Pheonix realized something. What's wrong, Nick? I know the answer.
I have it! I have it!
How much of it I would know. Huh?
Remember, the case with the steel samurai. Oh my god, we're thinking back to that.
What? What? Huh? Yeah, of course. Yeah, I remember. Oh my god, I remember too. Right? But you go
The
first.
murder in that case had the same idea as the murder in this case.
What do you mean? I mean, I know what you mean, but
Maya,
yeah.
if we don't figure this out, we'll never overturn Edgeworth's guilty verdict. Pheonix, you're the one who's just said, I figured it out!
I think it's him trying to be like, hey, you know what the answer is, player.
I've got a hunch, and I'm going to run with it.
Right. I mean, is this safe?
No, that's why I'm running with it. It's like scissors.
Scissors.
Safe. We're already gotten a guilty verdict. We have nothing to lose. Let's bring out the parrot.
When he was like, I'm gonna kill myself.
You just watch and let me know if I say anything that sounds fishy, okay?
Right. Nick.
Your Honor.
Yes, Mr. Wright.
The testimony just now has just cleared up the entire case.
What is the meaning of this, Mr. Wright?
Tisk, tisk, tisk. So, you finally realize the truth. There are no other murderers here but Miles Edgeworth himself. Wrong, Von Karma. The man who shot that night was, there was a man shot that night, but it wasn't Edgeworth who did the shooting. Listen, rookie. Take a deep breath. Consider the facts. At the time of the murder, 1 boat was on the lake. This was shown by the witness's photograph. The defendant, Edgeworth, the victim, Robert Hammond, were on the boat. There was a gunshot fired on the boat. Then Robert Hammond fell from the lake. The distance of the shooting was 1 meter. It couldn't have been a suicide. Well, the guilty party has to be the other man on the boat.
I admit.
In a way.
I admit, it's hard to imagine any other possibility.
Yes. But this assumes that there was a victim, that the victim was shot at 15 minutes after midnight.
That's what we've been saying.
And like, it's not definite on the report either.
24th or the 25th?
Like, it could have happened like literally at 12 a.m.
It could have?
What do you mean by that, Mr. Wright?
We have a photographic evidence of the time. We have photographic evidence.
No.
What? Oh, wait.
We have photographic evidence at the time of the shooting. The timestamp of the photo says 15 minutes past 12.
Oh, jeez. But Larry heard the gunshot 25 minutes before that. Robert Hammond was killed then 25 minutes before the shot on the lake. The only way that Edgeworth could be that's the only way that Edgeworth could be innocent. Mr. Wright, are you quite mad? Explain. Who are the 2 men on the boat?
the murderer. Edward and the murderer.
Edward
and the murderer.
Of course, it was Edward and the murderer. After all, the murderer killed Robert Hammond at 11:50. He assumed a guise of Mr. Hammond, and met Edgeworth. This is pretty much clearing up the case now.
What? Are you serious?
Yes, Edgeworth won't tell us why he was at the lake that night. However, I have a hunch. That night, Robert Hammond called Edgeworth to the lake. Now Edgeworth didn't know Robert Hammond's face that well. That's why he didn't suspect anything when the murderer took Robert Hammond's place.
I'm not sure what to make of all this.
Ludicrous.
Mr. Wright, tell us the name of the murderer then.
The murderer of this murderer's name is Lotta Hart. Miles Edgeworth.
Lotta Hart. No, I don't know.
I want to see what the...
Apparently, we haven't made the connection that Yanni Yogi is the old man. Whatever.
I just want to see what the Lotta Hart gets. Lotta Hart.
Lotta Hart.
The murderer is none other than Miss Lotta Hart.
The investigative reporter.
Yes.
You're saying that young lady dressed up as like Robert Hammond to fool Mr. Edgeworth?
Yes. She did look sort of manly. This is how you get murdered by Lotta.
I am ashamed I actually listening to this utter nonsense. Listen. You have come to the conclusion, based on the evidence, that this photograph was taken at 11:50. If you didn't have this photograph, you would have never made this claim. Correct? And who went out of her way to give you this piece of evidence?
All the evidence we need.
I love this answer. I love this answer so much. Oh, it is literally the best fucking answer we've gotten so far. It was Lotta Hart.
Oh shit, Sherlock. Oh my god. I wish Polly was an option because I would have picked it.
It's me, Polly.
Polly.
Time to kill. I shot the gun. Polly. Why would the murderer go out of their all the way to the trouble just to deliver you the decisive evidence? I guess he wouldn't.
Oh, no, really?
Mr. Wright, I'm going to have to penalize you for this.
Load. I don't click, I don't know.
I don't know.
I do not know.
Actually, I don't know the murderer's name.
You don't know?
Bah! Again, you waste all of my time. I don't know because he never told us. The murderer is the caretaker of the boat shop. That old man. 11:50. He was the one who killed Robert Hammond.
Caretaker of the boat shop. Where did he do this? There wasn't any boats on the lake then.
Why would he have to go out all the way out to the lake to shoot anyone? May I suggest that the real scene of the crime was not the boat? Was not a boat?
What?
Not a boat?
Well, then, where did the murder take place? Because I've never heard of a murder not taking place on a boat. Jesus, that's quite
Every
an
murder
odd...
has to be committed on a
Yes,
rowboat.
at least a rowboat or a giant cruise ship. I only do that.
Canoe is also fun, but it's like...
Oh, it'd be
that's-
very
that's-
difficult,
that's
though.
like elite tier, yeah.
That'd be very difficult. Well, if you just flipped over the boat and kept it down, maybe that'd be a good way of doing it.
Yeah, you can drown them.
That'd be a good way of doing it.
Yeah.
Maya and the judge just talking about murders.
I do love our little talks, Maya.
Yeah, they're really fun. Ever since you went to get better health, it's been real good.
Oh, yes. I'm gonna stop hoarding. I really need to stop doing that.
Yeah, it'll probably help.
My house is fucking filled with crap now. Show us!
It happened in the rowboat. No, Larry did it. Fucking hot dog stand. It's the reason behind it all.
Well, it's gonna give us a thing. Yes, it has to be here. There's no answer for those. Here, of course, the boat shop where he lives. There were that's the way. That way, he could meet the victim without anyone seeing. Do you have proof that the boat shop was the scene of the crime? Recall Larry's testimony, if you will. Just Larry just floating around. That night, he was out on the lake in the boat searching for some reason.
Oh yeah, because we didn't press him, so we don't know what he was
Yeah.
searching for.
He finds it and returns to the boat. Then, just as he stated, he started to head home and he hears a gunshot. Like, he would have to, yeah.
He was near the place, that's why he heard it.
He heard a gunshot, Your Honor. Even though he was wearing headphones at the time. And he was right next to the place. He would definitely hear the gunshot. In other words, the gunshot was very, very close by. And where would that be if he hadn't returned the boat?
The boat shop. Yes, the boat shop. Mr. Wright, what happened that night on Gold Lake? Please tell the court from the beginning.
Yes, Your Honor.
Nick, are you sure about this?
Not really. But I think if I start from the very beginning, I would, and I take it slow, I might just be able to figure this out.
The only thing that we don't really have anything for is why there were 2 shots fired on the boat.
We'll find that out soon, I guess.
I mean, I remember, based on the evidence we've been given so far, we don't have any really context.
That night, the caretaker of the boat shop called Robert Hammond to his shop. Oh Jesus,
Oh
that
God.
face! And Polly just standing there on the thing.
No,
He's like, "Oh dear God!"
that parrot's cold-blooded.
Polly, seen some shit.
Turns
Polly.
out the parrot is actually a large grey parrot, but it's
Oh.
just covered in blood.
Oh God. This sent 11:50 just for a moment.
Oh, this was just around 11:50, Phoenix.
I'm sorry that I left.
Actually, it's good because I managed to look up something
Okay.
so about the plumbing.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, the plumbing.
Plumbing dates back to around 2000 BC. First proper plumbing was in the 15th century. No, 16th century. Sorry.
I'm talking about like the Victorian era, like toilets. They had a very big problem with sewer gas and build up.
Cast irons were in like the 18th century. I think what you're talking about is there was a news article about hospitals who had to warn people from chemicals that caused an explosive reaction in the toilets in 1996. But
no, not 1996. No, this was back in the Victorian era where they didn't have the proper system done in the toilets. So a build-up of sewer gas would cause the toilet to eventually explode.
I have
Just
from
Victorian era toilet.
Victorian era toilets, yeah. You have no
Victorian
16, 14.
Victorian toilet.
Victorian
toilet. Not plumbing.
No.
Don't say plumbing because that'll just give you a low. Historic. There we go. Let's see.
I'm getting a bunch of historian toilets.
Just a second. The first indoor toilet.
Yeah, I had it. Is it cast iron or just in general?
No, just like porcelain toilets. Victorian toilet. History. Why are we talking about toilets now? Exploding. Yeah, history. Yeah.
Flushing toilet. Fast forward to 15.
Okay, here I have it now. This is what I was talking. Victorian houses were toxic. Yeah, that's obvious because they used to eat poison constantly. Okay, this wouldn't have anything to do with... So, yeah, that would have something to do with sewer gas. Sorry, that was just a bloody blog post. There we go. 10 dangerous things in Victorian era, and that was... One of them was the toilet. Where is it?
But they weren't fucking explosive.
They were explosive. There was a certain thing that happened with them. Let's see, where is it?
I'm getting no articles about
electricity,
it.
radium,
Would talk about.
flammable... Because there's several articles. Here it is. Here it is. Dangerous bathrooms. The bathroom, as we know it in the Victorian inventions, was in Victorian invention, but at the first it could be a dangerous place. Besides being besides horrible cases of scalding in the bath, there's even reports that there were incidents of lavatories spontaneously exploding. There was a reason that this might have been possible was the flammable gases such as methane and hydrogen sulfurate emanating from human waste buildup in the sewers. And
the buildup of gas didn't explode because if people would throw cigarette butts down the toilet, that would cause a thing.
Yeah.
The toilet didn't explode.
But the thing is, it wasn't going, like, the gases weren't going down to the sewers properly, and that was causing trouble. And as a result, the toilet itself would explode.
No, the toilet wouldn't explode. There's a gas buildup that causes a chemical reaction.
But the solve was literally putting in one pipe to put the gas down under, like, it was literally to stop the gas from coming back up. So, yeah.
But they weren't building toilets for the purpose of explosion.
They weren't! I'm not saying that they were building it to explode. Do you think I was saying that? You idiot! Then.
That they would build in it and they
would
make it go boom.
No!
And I'm
The Victorian era toilets were shit! That's what I'm saying.
All toilets are shit.
Oh, for God's sake, sometimes I just want to throttle you because you're being so annoying. Oh.
Dude, I scanned like 3 articles for this shit. Okay.
3 articles. I was looking at several like Victorian era like things when I got into like Victorian era like toys. Just want to see how dangerous they were.
You were looking at top 10s, I was reading the history of plumbing.
I was looking at literally the documentary that I looked at. Here, I can even show it to you. Where is it?
I'm gonna have to
Like, these are, like... There we go. It's always a pain whenever you get something in your head.
You didn't have to mention exploding toilets.
That was when the gunshot and Larry heard the fired. After that, the caretaker put on Robert Hammond's coat. And he became Robert Hammond himself. Then he got into the boat with the Edgeworth, and when he was out in the middle of the lake...
Then who shot the pistol on the boat?
Boat shop caretaker. That's such a long name.
There, of course, it was... Oh, he's a chunky boy.
He's so chunky.
It's probably the coat, to be honest.
I think it's just the jumper, yeah.
Of course, it was the murderer who shot the pistol. He shot twice, both missing Edgeworth on purpose.
Oh.
Wait a second.
Yes?
Why would he shoot twice if he didn't mean to hit anyone?
Details.
I know this, Mr. Wright. The moment you run out of explanations is the moment you lose. Tell us why the murderer shot twice.
Because...
To create a witness.
Yeah.
I believe he shot twice to create a witness, Your Honor.
Create a witness?
The murderer lifts his pistol and fires one shot, to ensure anyone who heard the shot would look at the lake. Indeed, Miss Hart did exactly that after hearing the first gunshot. Next, the murderer waits a bit and fires again. Then, the murderer jumps from the boat himself, leaving the pistol behind him.
I see. To someone looking from the edge of the lake, it would appear that one man on the boat had shot the other.
The murderer didn't know about the automatic camera, of course. That's why he shot twice, to draw attention to the boat. Once you realize that, everything else falls into place. The boat shop caretaker swam back to his shop. Then he puts Mr. Hammond's wet coat back on his body. Then he threw the body into the lake. That's what happened, Your Honor. These are the events that transpired that night on Gourd Lake. That is literally the entire thing.
Yep.
That is literally it.
And Karen can't say shit because then you get to Una reverse card and be like, hey, where's your evidence to say that this didn't happen?
Bailiff! Bring out the witness from before.
Oh, the old man.
The boat shop caretaker, quickly, so we can burn him in the middle of court. I just want to burn things, to be honest.
I don't think that's a good replacement for your warden.
No.
Actually, maybe if you sort it out into like those like trash keys.
Why don't you try Frying Fridays?
And then you can do Frying Fridays with your trash items.
Yeah, just burn whole houses. It's fun.
Not houses, just like, you know, if you had like old newspapers you were collecting, or like.
I'll think about it. I'll think about it, Maya. I'm just very pissed off during this case. I just want to burn something.
Is it karma?
Yes, it is. It's karma.
Do you want a hard donut to throw at him in case?
Oh, I've got several gavels ready for him. I'm just waiting for a guilty
For your last one, I didn't know if you had any.
Oh, I've got a few more. They just make them. They make them for me.
And he shows like 7 gavels.
I have a box of them down there.
That's nice.
Oh,
Are you hoarding?
No, they just give them to me.
Oh.
I get 8 of them every case.
Do you throw them a lot, so they just...
No. They just keep on giving them to me. There's a lot below me.
Are you sure about that?
The reason why I'm sitting up here is because they've piled them up so much that they've made me a chair out of them.
Do you give them to him because he keeps
No, it's not.
No, it really isn't.
Oh,
It really isn't, Maya.
okay.
I just love to have them around. Plus, they make way too many. Way too many trees used on them.
Why do you make so many?
I don't know why they make so many for him.
Okay.
I think it's my brother. He used to throw them a lot. My god, the lumps on those people's heads.
Yeah, he does actually have a brother.
What's
Or
your
at least-
name?
We'll find out eventually.
I would like you to ask the defendant, Miles Edgeworth, a few questions. Mr. Edgeworth, please take the stand.
Wait, are we asking Edward or are we asking the...
No, we'll never. He never testified. Any of the witnesses, they don't really testify in these.
Mr. Edgeworth, you heard the... what?
Are you sure about that?
No, we're not going to be. This is like the end of the case day.
You heard what the defense said.
Yes.
Well, why did you go out to the lake that night?
What Wright said was mostly correct.
You're speaking very low. I think that might be.
Because I was told to keep quiet because I'm putting my sister to sleep. I'm gonna put my mic closer, maybe that will help.
Okay.
Hello?
Yeah,
That's
that's better.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay.
Astonishingly so. Actually, that's not a word I can say easily. Yes. Several days ago, I received a letter. The letter was signed Robert Hammond. He asked me to come to the boat shop by the lake at midnight on Christmas Eve. He said he had something very important to discuss with me.
Okay.
Something important?
I'm sorry, I cannot say what it is. What?
Your Honor, sir. Bailiff, we are conducting a trial here. I ask you to remain quiet, you dumb twat. Have a gavel.
Oh, oh,
Ow.
The witness has disappeared. He isn't at the boat shop either.
oh shit.
What? What should we do? Find him, you fucking idiot, quickly! We cannot allow him to get away.
Oh fuck. That's super suspicious. We accuse him of the murder and he fucking... Oops.
Yep.
Mr. Von Karma, your witness has disappeared. I'm holding you responsible.
I mean, that was their first witness.
A search warrant has been issued already.
Whoa, what's this voice? I like it. It's nothing like what you've been doing.
It goes without saying. It goes without saying. I've lost the judge's voice. It
What
goes.
happened?
I don't know. I think that sudden change in Von Karma just suddenly just changed me.
It goes without saying that I cannot declare the verdict under these circumstances. I will extend the trial until tomorrow. Final day allowed.
Whoa.
I request that the police department utilize all its forces to find the witness. Am I understood? One more thing. Just who is that boat shop caretaker? I think the identity has become quite important to this trial. I want him, and I want to know who he is. Very well. Court is adjourned.
Yanyoki.
We won't know it until later because we don't bring it up.
Yanyoki.
December 27th, 1:22 p.m. District Court. Defendant lobby number 2.
Do we get such a buzz? Yay, Nick, you did it. Just you.
Yeah.
No one else.
Well, at least we got out of this under that guilty we got out of that guilty verdict.
And what about Larry? That was something else. Even Von Karma didn't know what to do with his testimony. Larry really helped us out.
And I hope Larry runs for the fucking hills before fucking Von Karma gets to him.
Dude.
Sure. Once I sifted through the unique testimony. Still, he did save us.
Everyone's shitting on Larry's testimony. It was one of the better testimonies we've had so far.
It was definitely the most, like, that is the most, like,
pretty
useful.
Coherent.
It was the most useful.
He didn't fuck around too much, like.
And he didn't, like, want to be a witness in a murder.
Exactly. Like, this is one of the best witnesses we had. I don't know why they're shitting on him. So I mean, I know why. But it's just
like, yeah, it's just very specific. But he doesn't improve himself.
Testimony was worse. Fucking pink-haired chick was worse. A lot of heart. Like, gave us like one thing.
April May, the pink chick.
The pink chick, yeah.
Oh, I do declare.
Yeah, she does declare.
I think that was the voice for her. Oh, hello.
It was that.
Something like that. Or did you do
something like this?
Yeah, you did. You were the one who did it.
I did it.
Yeah, you did it. You had to deal with her voice.
That's why I'm mildly traumatized by it. It was the first time I played with fucking Edgeworth, and it was horrible.
I will do more female voices so that you don't need to deal with flirting characters. If you want.
Females are the only ones that flirt.
There's a few ones that only flirt with Edgeworth and people like that you'll be voicing. So.
I know, but you'll be voicing Pearl, and if I recall, she has a weird thing with a certain character.
Edgeworth, I think.
No,
or no, with every character. No, with Pheonix. No. With Pheonix and Maya. I remember.
Pheonix. The first older man that she spots in her lifetime. She's like, oh my god, you're a lawyer?
Mr. Nick! Well, I do that. I'll do that, like, for her normal voice. When she's transformed, I have to do the smoker voice.
Yeah, when she's ready to murder a bitch.
Hello!
Oh, okay.
It's me, Nick!
Yeah.
Oh god! Mia, no!
Oh, that's what you meant.
Oh god, Mia's gonna turn. It's gonna sound horrible. I forgot Mia.
Like as Pearl.
Oh god. We're literally 2 cases away from that. Okay. I just wish
like on a European beach, it's fine.
I just wish our cases weren't so down to the wire all the time.
I know what you mean. Sometimes I feel like it's us on trial instead of our clients. Well, all of you guys have been in jail more than your clients.
Well, to be honest...
Pheonix has already been accused of murder.
Yeah, to be honest, like, we may as well be on trial constantly. Hey, Edgeworth.
Mr. Edgeworth? Did you say something? Don't look so pained. I mean, looks like you're probably gonna get off the hook.
Off the hook? That is very, It's as if he did the murder. You're getting off the hook!
That is a weird way of phrasing it. You could just try to smile a little. Relax.
It's not like we're going to invite a parrot up to testify.
Oh, that'd be ridiculous.
Absolutely ridiculous.
I'm sorry. But the fear's not over for me yet.
What? What do you mean?
Right. There's something that's been troubling me for...
Fuck's sake, now he's coming out with the fucking big secret.
I just remembered this part of the trial.
He's bringing out the big secret.
Fuck. Why do you have to be such a precious child? And I don't know whether or not to tell you.
Edgeworth.
No, there's so little time left. I want to tell you to get off my chest, but I can't make up my mind.
What is this about, Edgeworth? If you don't come out with it, I'm going to punch you in the face.
It's a nightmare I've had.
Oh, so you're having Voldemort dreams. Wonderful.
A memory of a crime. that I committed.
Okay. That's not a Voldemort dream. Well, it is technically. A crime
Do you
you
remember
committed.
this case?
Yeah, I do. I think I remember
Okay.
what this is. Yeah, I think I remember.
Oh, so you're not too clear on the DL6 part of this case, then?
I'm pretty sure I know what happens with these cases, but I think I know what he's going on about, because I think what he's talking about here is he may have accidentally killed someone. That's
yes.
yeah.
A memory of a murder.
Okay, we won't figure that. We won't find out about
shit.
that soon.
Not soon.
Well, we will, like next week. So we're going to save, and we are going to.
Well, it's over 2 hours.
We'll just move on to like the next one. There might be music in this. Wright and Cola.
27th. Okay.
There we go. That's music.
11 p.m. Wright and Cola offices.
There we go.
What was
There we
this
go.
graduate?
There we go. So we are going to give you out in a raid. Thank you all for watching. Both of us have already given our explanations on why we can't stream, because we've got like a few things going on.
Yes.
Like on Sundays, I do want to take Sundays off because I'm going to be quite busy during the week, and AU's quite busy on a Sunday. So well, she's tired. She's tired.
One Monday to Friday, and then I have a course every Saturday for a year.
And I work any day of the week, so so yeah. So streams are going to get a little bit weird from now on, but we are going to continue streaming. I'm not just going to suddenly stop, because
Saturdays at 6 probably.
Saturdays at 6 this stream will be moved to, and I will be moving all other streams to other things. Just one moment. I just need to get Twitch up so I can see who is actually streaming, so I can send you to. I'm gonna send you over to Nana Salad. Yeah, Nana Salad. She's currently talking, just talking to chat, so it's the best time to send you to her. She is one of the nice individuals from Twitch that I have met through raids. She is a Scottish screamer who streams all sorts of games. She's great.
Scottish screamer?
A Scottish streamer who is great. Scottish streamer.
You said screamer.
Screamer. Ah! Don't you dare type that into her chat. Thank you all.
What she said.
Screw you. Oh dear. Thank you all for watching. And we'll see you next week for more Pheonix Wright. The next stream I'll be doing will be Sims 2. And maybe this week, because I've just put in the new modes, for a good reason, I'll be starting a new stream, Pokemon Mystery Dungeon Explorers of the Sky. Maybe. It might be in the next couple of weeks I'll be starting it, but those would be great games to start. Thank you all for watching, guys. I'll see you all next time. Bye, guys. There we go.
Is it done?